industry.
No,
Kirk
not all that.
Franklin.
Just finally.
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
This man right here.
Here you
This
go.
is my man. This is my people. We've been trying to do this for the last 15 years. trying to get 15 years.
Yeah, right.
We were shorties. Ain't nothing about no cable. We didn't even have cable.
I did. You right about that.
We had the TV with the
The
clothes
hanger. There you go,
clothes
brother.
the foil
That's
joint.
right.
God bless y'all. I'm glad to be here
Man,
with
it's
you.
good to see you, man. Now, I do have to say, though, and I thank God for it, you are a household name. I mean, when I do my speaking engagements and I ask them who do they like, Kirk Franklin is the first name that comes out of young people's mouths. How does that feel?
Well, I think the first thing is that we got to understand is that no man can take credit for anything that God has done. You know, you don't go to a restaurant and order a glass of lemonade and say, "Ooh, boy, this shows a good tasting glass. Ooh, the glass sure tastes good." You don't celebrate the glass. You celebrate what's in the glass. And in no way do I want to even disrespect God for trying to take credit for anything. And I think that people need to understand that it's not about me.
Right.
Because God could have used anybody, you know, just like Paul said. I was reading last night his letter to Timothy when he was saying that he was the worst. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, he was the worst cat that God could have ever used. And you know, if y'all know me like I know me, and the things I've done to God, and you know, and just the challenge that I've gone through in my life, you'd understand that it's not I, but it's Christ in me. And I think Fred would say that. I think Yolanda would say that. I think Donnie would say that it's part of this big chain, and we don't want to celebrate just one link.
That's awesome. The choices you've made as far as working with secular artists, again, being a man of God, a man of influence, some would question that. Are you endorsing an R. Kelly? Are you endorsing a Bono? I mean, talk to us about your choices in working with some of these people.
Well, I think that now that I've kind of gotten a little older and, you know, just more seasoned, I honestly think that certain platforms that I started relationships with on people, I don't necessarily know if I would do it the same way again, you know. But I mean, at age 25 and at age 26, you know, you do, you know, the best you know how to do. If somebody tells you that they're a Christian now, and if they've given their heart to Christ, and if they want to share in ministry with you, then you know you find it an honor to be able to you know share with them in ministry. You have no idea that in their studio that they're working on something else that's going to come out and kind of be conflicting to what they said to you. But I think that the problem is that as the body of Christ, when you get saved and you're a trash collector or a mailman or just a regular dad, you don't have to live your spiritual transition in front of the camera.
That's true.
These cats that are celebrities that come from this this flossy life, they have to live their transformation in front of the camera. And so when they stumble, not only does their mom and daddy say it, but the whole country sees it. When you first got saved, I mean, you just didn't walk a straight path. I mean, you stumble, just like my man Donnie said, we fall down, we just get back up. You know, the challenge is that most celebrities don't get the right shepherding. They don't get the right pastoring. I've sat down with Robert Kelly after I've heard some of his music, after we worked together. It's like, brother, what are you doing? What's going on? And sitting with this brother and just flying, just to be able to just point to his life, he ain't getting no book, he ain't getting no word. The church that he was in was trying to stipe him for his paper. You know, I mean, the only thing the pastor was talking about was building programs, and and that's rough. But you have no idea how many times I've heard that.
Right.
I've had pastors come even in my own life, and I'm saved, and instead of pouring into me, we were talking about things that had nothing to do with my spiritual growth. We were talking about building things and flossing things. And just every man that's a shepherd, you got to look at these people as normal people.
Right.
These people got to be taught.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Is it in your heart to create some type of ministry that could help entertainers in their spiritual growth and development?
Yeah, but I'd never let anybody know about it. It would be on the DL, because the last thing we need is for it to be publicized and hyped up. For example, there's this TV show that is running this commercial of this concert that I did, and R. Kelly is on this commercial. Wow. And it made me hot because R. Kelly wasn't even there for that reason. R. Kelly just snuck in to see me.
Right.
And in the midst of ministry, a fellow minister of mine let him minister in song, and now they run it as a commercial.
Wow.
I think that was just so, just whack for them to do that. It's like, I mean, let's don't put this boy back up on TV
Right.
again saying that he's ready. I mean, the boy just came in to get some feeding.
Right.
He just came to eat.
Right.
But now, once again, we're saying that he's ready to pour out.
Yeah.
And so as ministers and as the body, we got to be careful to not put people up in positions that they're not ready for.
We don't want to prostitute people.
Yeah. And if people are saying that I want to grow and know, that's not them saying that they're ready.
True. That's right.
But, we kind of screw it up just because of who they are.
That's true. That's true.